So today really quick, I'm at my house in my basement working on a project. I need to find out if this washing machine works because I'm going to be needing it soon. But the boiler drains that were here were super gross, so I just got done installing these two new ones. Right now the water's shut off. And since I was replacing those two, I decided that I would replace any others that I had down here. Turns out I have two more over here. I think this one's a hot one and this one's a cold one. But I'm just really quick going to show you exactly what you need to do that. You'll notice that both of these boiler drains, as well as the two over there, just have nipples coming off of the copper. And it's super important that while you're taking it off, you hold it here and don't just twist on it, because if you just twist on it, you can end up twisting the pipe off somewhere back behind. So you'll want two, in this case I'm using channel locks, because I wasn't able to, well, there's no flat spot on this fitting, so in that case you have to use something that can grip. So the channel lock has teeth cut in it that will cause it to grip one direction and slip the other direction. We want to grab and pull this way in order for these stair teeth to grip. So when we grab right here and pull upward, that is going to be holding this from turning, because with the other wrench we're going to be turning this fitting the other way. Now you can see I've already gotten it broken loose, so this is just purely for demonstration purposes. But I put on my other wrench opposite of how the other one is, and I'm able to then twist it reverse until we get our fitting out. Now, of course, you want to have your water turned off, which we have the water coming from the well just shut off right there. And before you pull that out, you can see it's starting to drip a little bit of water. It's kind of nice to get your new fitting prepared. So this is what I'm putting in, just a simple 1/2 inch boiler drain. You can get these at Menards or a hardware store near you. And we're going to wrap some Teflon tape, PTFE thread sealant tape. Okay, so my wife just informed me that PTFE stands for
polytetrafluoroethylene.
Polytetrafluoroethylene. So now you know. I didn't know that. And what this does is causes the threads, which are a little bit loose, to grip really well. Fills that space between the threads. And you want to apply it so that when you turn it clockwise to tighten it into the fitting, you want the Teflon tape to slide with it and not get rolled up in a ball. So with your fitting pointed forward, you're going to start it on the bottom and run it around, and I usually just go like 3 times around. It's plenty. You'll see that when we tighten this in, that Teflon tape is going to get pulled along and it's not going to get bunched up, versus if I went this way, it's going to roll up the Teflon tape when my thumb slides over it. See how that would bunch up? So you want to just make sure that you put it on such that when you screw it in, it drags it instead of rolling it. And then I also use a little bit of this pipe dope, and you don't have to put too much on there, but just a little bit of this. Now we'll go back to our fitting, which is partially threaded out, and we'll finish threading that out by hand. See, we have some water dumping out, but we can right away get our new fitting started. You want to always start it by hand so that you don't cross thread anything. Simply going to do the opposite of what we did before. So those are the 4 crusty old ones that were leaking whenever I would turn them on. And here are the new ones, nicely installed. And I just tighten them in until they're pretty snug, and then you can turn the water back on. And if they're leaking anywhere here, You can try tightening them again. If that doesn't fix it, then you just take them back out and reapply the thread tape and thread sealant. Turns on and shuts right off just fine. So now I am good to go to hook up my laundry. Anyway, I hope that you found this short video helpful. Really simple thing to do. Talk to you later.
Polytetrafluoroethylene